the education system is 77% versus male when it comes to higher education. Women also from this region, I mean, comparing the UAE, not very different than anywhere else around the region. Women are extremely decisive, career-oriented, and it's simply because in the past we have been always asked to consult the man in the family, where at work we could exercise fully our ability to make decisions and to grow, and we found ourselves there. So that motive socially was limiting, but also it was the drive behind where women reach in the UAE today, provided that the UAE system really supports that, because there is nothing in the government system that says women can or women cannot do. In the contrary, we are extremely privileged in this part of the world to reach with women agenda. But then you saw a lot of companies are trying to tap into percentage of women in leadership roles. So for instance, in Majid Al Fudayn, when I used to work with them, there was an agenda of bringing women in general to 30% quota when it comes to leadership by 2025. And the same thing happens there. Now, let me tap quickly in terms of the inclusion. Inclusion have shifted a little bit, and when we focus deep dive into this region, we have realized that there is a very competitive sector, which is private sector, and it's not so sexy for local people, and that's why there was a huge spending and struggle from the government of the GCC, especially the government, best example, the United Arab Emirates, to Emiratize. And I'm sure most of you are familiar with Emiratization in the past 20 years in this country, and at the same time, in the past 4 years, the NAFIS initiative to support private sectors to take Emiratis in. And inclusion is shifted from an inclusion as an international global agenda of talent into the legal right of the people of the land to have the right to work and grow within in contributing to their countries. So with that, allow me to conclude,
Awesome.
if that's okay.
Awesome. Always exciting listening to you, Fatma, and I'm actually twisting Fatma's arm to join us every month on a feature on Logistics Executive TV. So watch out for that, because we've got our own podcast. We've got about 300,000 followers on LinkedIn, as many of you know, especially the guy there that's got more followers than anybody else in the world. Depesh, thank you very much. I think you're about 2 or 3 million by now, haven't you? But we're really interested to hear more of those views as well. Ken, you've been